So I'm seeing some people suggest that because Donald Trump has basically gone silent on the Epstein files, and so has JD Vance, that this is some indication that Donald Trump is getting ready to flee or to step down or to run or something. And I don't know if Donald Trump's narcissism would allow him to do that. Um, he's a raging narcissist. He's got to be the best. He's right. Everybody else is wrong. Everything is fake news. You know, you've seen him do this time and time again. I don't think that his personality would allow him to flee. And one of the sticking points that I'm seeing people say, well, of course it makes sense, is because J.D. Vance would pardon Donald Trump. But would he? Would he really pardon Donald Trump? I don't know. I don't think he would. Because J.D. Vance is going to want to get reelected. Now, if they do it this early in the term, J.D. Vance would only ever be eligible for another term. He would not get 2 full terms plus the remainder of Donald Trump's. Not that he has a chance of getting elected in 28 either way. But he's going to want to do what he can for damage control. And with public perception being what it is of Donald Trump, for everything he has done, now with his connection into the Epstein files and all of it, I just don't know that they end up pardoning him. I don't know if J.D. Vance would do that. And that still doesn't absolve him from all state level crimes. I just think Donald Trump is trying to figure out a strategy. He's backed into a corner right now. Nothing he has done to this point has prevented anything from being released. And next week he knows there's going to be the vote in the House on whether or not to release the Epstein files. And we're hearing that it could be up to 100 Republicans siding with all Democrats. And that is just, a big defection that Donald Trump isn't prepared for. He's not used to people walking away from him. He's used to him kicking them out. Typically, he has always gotten his way. He surrounds himself with yes men who always tell him the things he wants to hear. So I just don't know if Donald Trump is going to run. And if he does and decides to flee, I would be surprised. But I don't think that's in his personality. I think he is going to try to find a way and strategize a way out of this. Maybe his handlers have taken control of his social media for a little bit, said, hey, you know what, this is going to be bad. We'll hold on to it for just a little bit. That way you don't say anything that makes this worse or do anything that makes it worse. But said it in a way that spins it so he thinks it's his idea and he thinks it's a good idea, because that's how you have to handle Donald Trump. I just don't think he is going to flee. I don't think he's going to resign. And the dumbest thing J.D. Vance could do would be to issue him a pardon.